kissing in Western art. You may take for granted just how many silly little kissing paintings there are in this day and age, but during the medieval times and especially after the oh man, this is like remove that, bro. Lost my train of thought. That after during the medieval time when Catholicism became the dominant religion, the whole kissing in a romantic sense was completely taken out, or it was just in show. Like if you did see any type of kissing, it was basically Pontius Pilate kissing Jesus to tell in order to snitch on Jesus for the Romans, or Virgin Mary kissing the feet of Jesus Christ, or when he was crucified. But it was always in a religious sense, but never in a romantic sense. So then during the Rococo period, when which was also doing kissing started making in a romantic sense, started making a resurgence. Why? Because the Catholic Church was was no longer as popular as it once was in Europe. So then since they weren't into Catholicism and the morality that they postulated, then kissing started researching in the Rococo period. This is one of the early researches of kissing is by Francois Boucher. Is Hercules and Olfanda. Well, there's more I crossed it just to the kissing part because in the real original painting they were they were in bed and everything without clothing and whatnot. So yeah, they were so that was just something that they would paint, and that was it wasn't socially acceptable yet during the Rococo period. But if a nobleman wanted to put a painting of Hercules kissing his bride in his living room and pay for it, then it wasn't neither encouraged or discouraged. It was tolerated during the Rococo period, displays of romantic love and whatnot, and even lust and whatnot without it being considered lewd. Well, it is kind of ludish, but not in a prudish sense. This was something that was considered fine art back in the day. Yeah. So also in the sculpting department, it also started to be more socially acceptable. This is more in the neoclassical, where the Greeks are making a comeback. They're not kissing yet in the sculpture, but it is still called The Kiss. By Antonio Canova of Cupid and his wife's Psyche, which means soul. So then it was making a slight return because with the neoclassical ideas and the return to the Greeks. The Greeks were all about exploring, we're all about romantic love and exploring your sexuality and all that nonsense. So as the Greek values started becoming more dominant and the Roman Catholic values started becoming weaker, kissing in sculpture started becoming more commonplace. So you could say that the more kissing you see in Western art, it means the weaker the Catholic Church. It shows you can see the decline of the Catholic Church, and you see more people kissing in sculptures and paintings. So this one now, see another one from the late Rococo period. And it's one of the servant kids stealing a kiss, which is and in the background is the family and whatnot. So yeah. So as you can see, it's not a religious subject, and it's painted in a nice lighthearted. It's not saying, oh, you're gonna go to hell for stealing a kiss. It's no. The guy saw his chance and he stole a kiss before running away, It's and it's about being useful and fun and happy and the experience of being human and whatnot. And there's nothing wrong with just being lighthearted and funny while your stuffy parents are like playing poker in the background. You be you. So it wasn't like being painted in a way to like shame them or what. I just look how cute. Young kids being like young teenagers being young teenagers. What of it? But while if it was done in a Catholic sense, the next painting would show that they're both in hell. But it just shows like the slight progress of being liberated in just in a kissy format. And then over here we're now featured in like the impressionist period, like closing more to modern times. This one's like from like the 1800s. We're almost at like the 20th century. So you see, now kissing has become more commonplace, and this is more in a symbolist sense. This is like Dante Gabriel Rossetti, and this is Dante's Dreaming one. And here's Beatrice being kissed by an angel. Wow. Well, Dante watches, wishing that it was him and not the angel kissing his beloved Beatrice as she drops dead. Well, I got Dan.
Look at the face that Dante's gives. Like he's like, yeah, kiss that. He's just giving a very.
It's like the kiss of love, but you see that it's like cute how the arrow is pointing that way. Like he wishes he could kiss his beloved, but she dead. But it's like Dante's like an old poet from like the medieval times. That he wrote like this long Dante's Inferno one while he was in exile because he was thrown out of Italy for one reason or another. I forget. People used to get exiled all the time during medieval times for like the stupidest things. But that's another story for another time. But as you can see, not just in Impressionism, but like in different art movements, kissing has become, being displayed has become more commonplace. Even though like, remove like the symbolism behind it, just take it as face value. It's two chicks kissing in a painting. We're more about to kiss in a painting. Just removing the symbolical and the allegorical part of it. Just taking it at face value. It's a painting of two chicks kissing while a dude watching. If you take the meaning behind, if you take the meaning completely out of the equation. But yeah,
there's like a phoenix also to the far right.
Yeah, like we're more, but as you can see, like in modern art, as you get closer to like to the 20th century, like they're becoming more liberated as far as showing people romantically involved in like paintings and whatnot. And over here is a romanticist painting, Cause like the romanticists, they all love medieval Europe. It's like this time it's a woman stealing a kiss from a guy. So it's a reverse Sleeping Beauty, which is when it's a princess kissing a dude. So this time it's not even so much that the woman is always the receiver of the kiss. In this one, it's significant because this time it's the woman who's stealing the kiss from a guy. So women are allowed to like not be the objects of affection, but they can be the ones that are the active partners in the relationship. They're no longer like she's the woman that you gotta conquer, like or whatnot, And it's displayed and all of the other chicks are just watching and laughing, cause gossip and whatnot. But you see, I think closer to modern times, she's no longer being displayed as the passive receivers of romance. That they become their own agents of their own destiny and whatnot. And then of course Romeo and Juliet, they become 1884. They become more, the Romeo and Juliet paintings start like popping up even more and more and more.
Look at the last name of that painter.
Frank Dixie. Well, now you know what he sees all the time. Do we see a He never know. But yeah, just kissing after engaging, after like sleeping with each other outside of marriage, So the subject of Romeo and Juliet was more of a, like you could almost see it as like the original Romeo and Juliet, you could almost see it like a moralist play that if you like go behind your family and you do all of the, and you like don't marry, and you marry without their permission, it's gonna lead to tragedy. So, but like, that would have been like the Victoria, like the That was like the moralist implications of back in the day because like a lot of the plays back then were just made in order to tell a moral of the story, and the moral and the original moral of the story, Romeo and Juliet, is that yeah, they were like a great couple that could have been married, but they were like forced to go around it because of their family were fighting over stupid grudges and whatnot. That's why it was so important that they were all the same rank. So like they had everything to be together, except that their families were being jerks because of all grudges and whatnot. So yeah, Romeo and Juliet became as something that was like painted more and more often the closer you get to modern times. Just another excuse to show like people being people. It's not there's no religious connotation behind it or nothing. It's just the simple human passion and love and whatnot being displayed there. Then kissing each other before going their separate way. And then of course we got one of the most famous kisses is Gustav Klint's kiss.
It drew the feet very well.
Yeah, that time. That time. But he almost hit them. He said, but then he said, they came out fine. So yeah, but it's like kissing her on the cheek and whatnot. And even during Rodin's time, he also got criticism by being like, how dare you show a man and a woman kissing? Like, what are you? You prove. Like, what are you? It's like, what type of this would be considered porn back in the 1900s, back in like the early 20th century, because like people were super prudish by then, and like just a simple kiss was enough to be like, no, like it was fine to like show them like in the nude in a classical sense, but if they started appearing like normal humans and engaging in normal human emotions, they go from allegorical to physical, which makes it prudish, which makes it bad. So like painting a kiss back in the old day, that was just the other way of showing the middle finger to the establishment, and it'd be like, this is the normal human condition, and it's fine to kiss and stop being so prude about it, and let people be people. So yeah, in 1908. And then Leclerc's Letras, he also, this guy went a step further with his kids where he just threw them in the bedroom. So the Impressionist guy, he went a step further and beyond a typical kiss. Yeah, they're kissing and they're in bed, deal with it.
Are those two ships?
It's debatable. And well, one has short hair. Yeah, it's debatable. Oh yeah, but the chest here is like, it could be.
Plus, Henry Leclerc work at a brothel in Moulin
Well,
Rouge.
he didn't work. He just lived there. with all of his artist models, with all of his artist models.
Like that guy had a
Yeah. But he was like a rich guy that could do whatever the hell he wanted and paint whoever the hell he wanted. While his family be like, shame. Yeah.
He was too busy having fun in the brothel to hear them.
Yeah, to hear them. If I want, shame. But if I want to like, spend all of my money being in the brothel painting shit, that's my business, my parents. But yeah. But as you can see, Edward Munch, he also drew a kiss over there. There's so much kissing that their faces are practically blended into each other.
Oh, that's an Edward Munch. Maybe afterwards she started screaming.
And now even more modern times, Norman Rockwell, the kiss in 1931, see? And then once you get to modern times, it's like cool, everyone be cool, and then Rodin's kiss. Now,
I thought that circle there was the eyeball of the woman.
Now it's just like a problem with the marble over here. Like once you get to modern times, you finally have a sculpture of two people kissing by Rodin. And there's a funny story around this one, like eventually a guy, he asked for this sculpture to be finished in like bronze or whatnot, because this is just like the marble unfinished for, and then he insisted that they also finish the because everything gotta be defined and whatnot. to put on display and whatnot. So if you see a Rodin, a case that has all of its parts completed, then you gotta send that random for insisting that that part be finished. But see, it's all about, once you get to modern times, it all becomes about expressing yourself and like not seeing it as something lewd, as something that's taboo that people should be ashamed of or whatnot, but like just kissing in general, everyone does it in public, get over it. Oh yeah, so yeah. So if you see someone kissing in public, just get over it. Don't be a prude about it. Bye bye and God bless.